Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the new moon in Gemini ceremony. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. I'm really excited to be here tonight with you guys to celebrate this powerful new moon. If you didn't get a chance to watch the new moon astrology video from last night, make sure you watch because it was a very powerful video about the astrology of this new moon and about what it means and how it's really affecting us long term. It's this kind of energy has been here with us for about 8 years and now the cycle is finishing, and so it's very, very important that we understand what is really going on in the bigger picture, the bigger perspective, and this moon is really helping us to do that. It's bringing the truth out so that we can make better decisions in our lives. So let's see who's in the chat right now. We've got Christina G. How's it going? Hey Shannon, happy new moon. Hey Valerie. Hey Lisa. Hey Stephanie, how's it going? And Steph, and Shari Lee, and Michelle, and Chanel. Thanks for coming in, you guys. So if you've never been a part of one of my ceremonies, new moon or full moon ceremonies, let me know. Just put up a little hand in the chat. I'd love to know if you're new to these ceremonies. And before we officially hop in, and while people are still coming in, hey Wendy, I'll share with you guys some awesome news. Hey Abby. We are now officially open for registration for Aquarian Astrology Module 2, in which we are going to talk about everything that has to do with the sun. So the equinoxes, the solstices, the sun in the 12 houses, the sun in the 12 signs, what's the mythological story of the sun, also the rising sign. There's so many cool things that we're going to talk about in Module 2. And if you didn't get a chance to take Module 1, it is available for purchase now, and you can still get it and watch the video. Everything, all the links are in the description of this video if you want more information about that. And also my summer 2020 webinar is now available for purchase. And we're going to cover in that webinar all the major astrological events that are happening for the summer season. So starting June 2021 and going all the way through to September towards the closer to the fall equinox. There's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. So make sure that you join me for that. And that one's only $15. Hey, Joan. Hello, I'm not sick. Hey, KB. Hey, Christine. Awesome. I signed up for Module 2 and I cannot wait. I know, I'm really excited. If you haven't done module 1, you can actually sign up for both of them now. Just kind of catch up, watch the first one, and then come meet us for the live one. I record the class live in a Zoom webinar, so you get to be a part of that class if you sign up before. This is going to be June 16th. But if you end up signing up after June 16th, or if you can't make that class, that live class, you will definitely get a replay. And I give you handouts and all these really cool tools to help you learn the astrology and learn how to basically read your own chart. And I feel like right now astrology is one of the most important things that we can learn to do as a collective and as individuals, to just be aware of the changes that are happening and how they're affecting us in relationship to our birth chart. And if you haven't yet gotten signed up for my newsletter, please do. Every Wednesday I send out a moon magic report where I tell you all about the moon, the sign that the moon is in, the aspects that it's making to other planets, what that means for us in the emotional realm, because the moon is all about the emotions and our intuition and our instincts and our relationship to the goddess, the feminine, and our mother. So that you actually, when you sign up for the newsletter, you get the free moon astrology guide, which tells you what are your psychic gifts depending on what sign your moon is in. So all of that stuff I wanted to tell you guys as people are coming in and we're getting ready for the ceremony, because it's a really exciting stuff that's going on and I don't want you guys to miss out. So let's do this. So did anybody say, yes, I'm new to this ceremony? So happy Gemini seasons have here. Yeah, exactly. Gemini season is here and it is hitting us with a bang, diggity bang, bang, bang. So if you're new, here's how this ceremony works. I feel very like in a Gemini space right now. Like I feel like talking more than doing, but let's do this. So if you're new, let us know. We love to see new people join this beautiful community. Hey, Stacy. And I'll tell you how it all works. So I'm going to create some sacred space. Hi, Michelle. I am going to... Awesome, Abby. Welcome. I will also be... while I do that, as part of creating sacred space, I actually chant 4 sacred songs on my hand drum. And once we do that, I'll say a collective prayer. I'll do a reading, because we're going to have... a reading for everybody, for the collective, to see what this moon is bringing us, what message this moon wants us to know. Like, what do we need to know right now? I realized yesterday I didn't go through each of the sun and rising signs and tell you where that's happening in your chart. Maybe we can do that too tonight, if you guys are interested. And what's the last thing? After we do the reading, then I play my music. And guess what, you guys? It's a surprise. I'm not going to say anything. Just guess, but I'm not going to say yes or no. But we're going to play some music at the end, at the very end. Party like it's 2020. And yes, thank you, Wendy. Please remember to X out of the chat and give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. Did you guys know that we hit 3,000 subscribers? Just the other day, we hit 3K. 3K! It's really cool. I'm really excited. I didn't do like a celebration for it. There's just a lot going on. We got this new moon, let's just do this thing. But it's really exciting that we hit 3,000 followers. Yes, me too, Shannon. Hey, Patrice. Welcome. Hey, Kim. Yes, I'm interesting sun, moon, and you're singing. Awesome. 12th house Gemini. My guess is you have a new song. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey, Jessica. How's it going? Hi, Allison. Thank you. You're very much in your element, KB. So how are all the Geminis feeling? Thank you, Christine. I know, it's really exciting. So let me actually do that real quick so we can kind of talk about that. I'm going to write down which houses it's happening in just really quickly. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I'm happy you're loving it, KB. Multitasking. Yes, we're multitasking. You have nothing in Gemini. Well, you have a house in Gemini, Kim. Everybody's got Gemini energy. Some of us have a lot more than others. You're a Gemini rising? Nice. I love that. Gemini rising, feeling amazing. Happy and hopeful. Oh, that's awesome. Does it count if I have Gemini North Node? Of course it does. That's epic, Dawn. Hello, everyone. Hey, April. Welcome in. Light and airy. Good. Today I've been sort of working on a lot of like cleaning my house and stuff like that. It's just like a natural thing that's been happening today. I've been procrastinating about that for like ever. And now all of a sudden I'm just like, okay, it's time to do it. Let's just do it on the new moon. So I started like doing the laundry and all that stuff. Cause I've been like so much working on stuff and it's always like, I'm in my head. So today was finally the day where I was like, okay, let's just chill and relax. And cause usually I have to do a lot of preparation for my lives, especially when I do the astrology readings. It's like I have to prepare beforehand what I'm going to say and what I'm going to talk about and the information and all that stuff. But when it's a new moon or a full moon, I actually get to just relax and wait for the time to arrive, which is really, I think that's really cool because it gives me the opportunity to just like feel into the energy of the moon. I connect well with Geminis, but hard to get a word in. That's really, really funny. Okay, so I'm just going to take these notes down. Feel free to ask me any questions. This would be a good time to ask me some questions. So Aries is the third house, Taurus is the second, Gemini is the first, Cancer is the 12th, Leo is the 11th. And I'll tell you guys what this all means too. I just need to write it down so I can just flow with it, not think about it. I don't have this deep into the astrology memorized, like all the different houses for all the different signs. Midheaven. Oh, you have your midheaven in Gemini, Wendy? That's cool. Gemini rising, South Node, and Venus, first and second house are Gemini. I spent my day outside planting. Yes, I love that. Clean and clear your space. Yes, it's a good thing to do for the new moon for sure. It's also good to set intentions. I don't have any planets in Gemini, but it's at 0 degrees on the line between the 8th and the 9th houses. Oh, that means it's intercepted in your 8th house, which means if you have an intercepted house, that energy, so the Gemini energy is fully contained in that house. Do you have anything in Sagittarius on the other side? Because Sagittarius is also going to be intercepted in your second house. And it's significant. My intercepted house is like Pisces, and I have Black Moon Lilith and Pisces right there. So it's 10th house for Virgo, 9th for Libra, 8th for Scorpio. Really interesting. 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th. Okay, so let's do this. So I talked about how this moon is it's like the above. Where's the book? Hang on. Before we do, I'm going to go through the houses because I want you guys to oh wait, that's not the book. Remember the zodiac degrees? So let's look at 2 degrees. This moon is happening at 2 degrees of Gemini. So this is the Sabian symbol for 2 degrees of Gemini, and then I'll go into where it's happening in your chart, based on your sun or your rising sign. So 2 degrees of Gemini is a king seated serenely upon his throne in a splendid palace high above the clouds. To reform his kingdom, he sends a knight out the palace gates and down into the town. So we're talking about the energy of God or the kingdom of heaven, looking down, right, on the earth and bringing down a messenger. So this is a message that's coming through to us. This is us being able to look into the future. This moon, there's a beautiful grand trine. Definitely watch the video from yesterday if you didn't, but this is just summarizing it. But this is like, as above, so below, kind of a message for this moon. And so it becomes this very powerful activation of our mind, our higher mind, and our ability to see into the future and to focus on what we really want in our lives. So where is this energy calling you? Where is this mental activation kind of happening for you in your life? That's what I'm going to go through, all the different signs, and tell you where it's happening in your chart and how your mind is being activated in what area. So welcome, Eric. So who is an Aries or Aries rising? If you're an Aries or Aries rising, this new moon is happening in your 3rd house of communication. So your mind activation is happening in the realm of communication. So this is like communicating in general with your family members, with anyone that has to do with relationships. This has a lot of relationship energy in it naturally because Venus is retrograde in Gemini, and we're going through this very powerful journey right now, going through the underworld. So this will also tell you, actually, it's very likely that this is also the same exact place where that Venus is transiting in its retrograde. Okay, cool. So the 3rd house of communication. So you're learning how to find new ways of communicating. You are learning, so looking back into the past, ways that haven't worked before in terms of speaking your truth, sharing your truth, opening up the throat chakra and just saying what you want to say. If you haven't done that in the past, that is going to want to open up. That's what's happening for you here. For Taurus and Taurus rising, this is happening in your 2nd house of finances, but also the relationship between the material world. So having, Gemini in this house is really interesting, but because there is that aspect of the mind, it's like it could be these new ideas are coming into your life about what you want to do, about where you want to take your life in terms of finances, in terms of making money, in terms of feeling solid, feeling that security in your life. And so if that Venus retrograde is transiting your 2nd house too, you are reworking your relationship with money right now. For Gemini, of course, if you're Gemini rising, this is happening in your 1st house, this new moon. And it's about a reawakening for yourself. It's it's an identity shift. And it's finding who you really are and bringing that out, letting that come out, letting that be expressed. It's allowing yourself to go through this dark night of the soul with Venus, but then reclaiming parts of yourself that have been lost. For Cancer and Cancer rising, this is happening in your 12th house of the divine, the mystical, ruled by Pisces and Neptune. So this is an activation of your higher awareness. This is a communication with the divine. This is like mediumship. This house is where the mediumship happens, where the psychic communication happens. So if our higher minds are being activated for you, it's a very intuitive activation. For Leo and Leo rising, this moon is happening in your 11th house of friends and also sharing your gifts with the world. So the expression of your gifts is going through a reawakening so that you can come out on the other side of this Venus retrograde and feel like you can fully express your gifts to the world. For Virgo and Virgo rising, this moon is happening in your 10th house of career. So this is like This is an activation of how you show up in the world. So if the Venus retrograde is happening in your 10th house, this means that your business relationships, your relationship with career in general, and how you show up in the world is being reworked. You're learning new ways and you're releasing old ways of doing things, and you might realize that you get re-inspired to do something totally different than you have been doing for the longest time, in terms of career or also making money. But really, it's more of like how you show up in the world. This is like you ready to be out there. So how do you want to show up? What are the things that need to change in order for you to like show up better in the world? For Libra and Libra rising, this is happening in your 9th house of spiritual integration. This is a very intuitive shift. This is a spiritual awakening. You're realizing, you're seeing the truth, because this moon is a lot about seeing the truth. Everything that I just said, look at how in that area of your life you're seeing the truth as well. But this is about your belief systems, Libra. This is about like literally what do you believe in? And Gemini is the one that wants to find the information and look for it. And so in the 9th house, which is naturally ruled by Sagittarius, and so you got Sagittarius on the opposite end, right, with the south node, and we got the north node here in Gemini. This is also where the north node is. Like there's so much Gemini right now in your chart. Like this is a powerful thing for all of us. But this is for you, you're a spiritual quest to discover the truth about your beliefs. For Scorpio and Scorpio rising, this is happening in your 8th house of death and change and transformation. There's a lot going on in that realm. I think for you, you're going to start to see like the truth about a lot of things in your life that maybe aren't working, that have to change, that have to shift, and you'll have to make changes. You'll have to surrender to the change that this new moon is asking of you. For Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, this new moon is happening in your 7th house of relationships. So if the Venus retrograde is transiting your 7th house, that's a big deal. That means that a lot of like relationships that are not working in your life are dying off. And you're seeing this for the first time because Gemini is about seeing the truth. Those relationships are dying off and you're finding yourself looking for something different, something new in your life in terms of relationships. For Capricorn and Capricorn rising, this new moon is happening in your 6th house of work and being in the present moment, or being just present in general. But this is also your daily schedule. This is your life. This is about your body, your health. So things are changing. It's like you're having to look at all those aspects of yourself and say, is this where I want to be in my life? Do I yearn for something different right now in terms of my body, in terms of my daily schedule, in terms of how I work, in terms of me? Am I able to really truly be present here, and what's holding me back from being present? For Aquarius and Aquarius rising, this is happening in your 5th house of creativity. So this is going to be, you're going to be also, you're going to be, Saturn right now should be transiting your 1st house, and he is in Aquarius, right? So he's doing this whole crazy retrograde thing in Aquarius, but he's still searching for the truth. And with Gemini in your 5th house, this is about you activating your creativity and speaking about it and using your intellect, because Aquarius rules the higher mind. It's a fixed air sign. So using your intellect to start to get really innovative. With the North Node transiting the 5th house, this is about activating your creativity. And for Pisces, Sun and rising, this new moon is happening in your 4th house of the home. So this is a lot. Like you might be feeling like maybe it's too much. Like everybody might be wanting to talk at the same time at home, and it might feel overwhelming. However, you do feel comfortable in this space. And so what are some new ways that you can, in terms of relationships, in terms of your home, what do you want to see in terms of home for yourself? Like, what are those changes that you need to make so that you feel like you see the full truth of what's happening, and you can also support other people, or you can help each other at home. Being the home, the house, the 4th house is about like, it's the group, right? It's like, it's the unit. It's your family unit. And this is where the changes and the shifts are going to be happening for you. So there we go. Okay. We got through that. I know that took a while, but thank you. It allowed more people to come in and join us. I am going to burn a little Palo Santo. Let me actually pull up my prayer real quick. Okay. So you guys ready for the ceremony? Just burn a little bit of this first. Oh yeah, thanks Wendy. We are going to do mini readings tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Especially this is a really powerful time, and I can talk about this new moon and how it's affecting you more directly, more specifically in your chart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Teachers, for being here with us today. Help clear the space and help me to open up so I can receive whatever messages the group needs to hear. All right, let's do this. So give yourself a moment here to just find your breath. Start to relax, start to go within, feel the group energy. And what's important, this why we do this. Thank you, Kim, for that donation. The reason we do this, the sacred chants, is to like change the frequency. That's what's happening here. Like, hey, Deidre, at a deep subconscious level, we're changing the frequency. So if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling emotional, if you're feeling like there's a lot going on for you, we're changing the frequency and we're tuning into a different vibration. And the vibration is serenity. It's depth. It's connection. It's divine knowledge. It's the 12th house. It's all of that helps us to calm ourselves and to be grounded and centered so we can truly receive. And in this way, hey Paris, in this way, we can help each other do this as well. And then everyone that's here watching this video, whether you're watching this video live or whether you're watching the replay, you are taking this in and then you're taking it with you wherever you go next. So it's going to be affecting everyone that you have interactions with. And that's all about Gemini energy. It's all about like, let's all connect. Let's all be right here. Let's talk about it. Let's communicate. So hopefully this ceremony gives you that opportunity to tune in, to dive in, to connect to that, to change that frequency, and then to take that with you wherever you go. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Feel free to close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Let the drum take you deeper. If you can, close your eyes and just listen. If you have headphones, that's the best. These songs will remind you of the ancestors, of your spirit guides, of your angels, your teachers. These songs will help us to create the sacred space that we need to get that message for this new moon. In Native American cultures, the drum is often referred to as the heartbeat of the ceremony. Venado de sangre azul, que viene del agua azteca, venado de sangre azul, que viene del agua azteca, venado de sangre azul, que viene del agua azteca. Sal venadito, sal a caminar, salta por el bosque, vamos a jugar. Hey, sal venadito, sal a caminar, salta por el bosque, vamos a jugar. Hey, venado de sangre azul, viene del agua azteca, venado de sangre azul, que viene del agua azteca, venado de sangre azul, que viene del agua azteca, venado de sangre azul, que viene del agua azteca. Sal venadito, sal a caminar, salta por el bosque, vamos a jugar. Hey, sal venadito, sal a caminar, salta por el bosque, vamos a jugar. Hey, hey, Great Spirit, thank you for this opportunity to be in conscious presence with us. Thank you for our lives, our gifts, our abundance, our friends, and our family. In this moment, I would like to call in my spirit guides, angels, and teachers from past, present, and future to come and hold space for us here. I ask for your assistance to awaken in me the awareness and intuition to be able to receive your beautiful messages. I ask that you clear my energy and the energy of the space around me, and ask that you be with us during this ceremony. Aho. I call in the spirit of the south, the great serpent energy, to join us today. I ask that you help us to navigate and activate in us the Kundalini energy that rises from the root chakra to the crown chakra. I ask for the blessing of connection to our higher self, our spirits, our souls, through and beyond our crown chakra. Aho. I call in the spirit of the west, the wise, all-knowing jaguar energy, to join us today. I ask that you please help create a shield of protection around us. I ask that you help us to navigate the rivers and caves of our subconscious mind and help us to unlock the codes to set our being free of our old habits, patterns, and stories. Aho. I call in the spirit of the north, the beautiful, full of life hummingbird, to flutter around us and remind us of the power to connect to the wisdom of the ancestors. I ask that you help us to see the beauty all around us and teach us to be flexible on our path to spiritual freedom. Aho. I call in the spirit of the east, the condor and the eagle, the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy within us to rise. I ask for wisdom and guidance, for a light to show us the way forward, to teach us how to soar high above the clouds of doubt and insecurity that sometimes hover over our minds and hearts. Aho. I call in the spirit of Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, the universe, and Mother Earth to hold us in sacred space, to support us unconditionally on our journeys. We acknowledge your presence in our lives, and we feel you loving us, supporting us, taking care of us, protecting us, guiding us, and illuminating our path. Aho. All right, you guys. Let's pull some cards and see what message we got. Rising sign is house number 1. It's at the cusp of your first house. This is so interesting with this different mic. I'm just like, I don't like it. Thank you. Thank you, Joan. Okay, Teresa. My head's cut off. That's better. You're welcome. Let's see, 3 more cards. 3 more cards for us for this new moon in Gemini. What's going on? What do we need to know right now? Shilzog. Okay, then. You're welcome. Hmm. Oh, there's like really interesting cards. Okay, you guys ready? Let's do this message. All right, so the reading begins with the Two of Cups. It's a little bit difficult to see because of my green screen, but there you go. Now, what I see in this card, you saw those two ladies like they're holding the cup, the bowl to each other. So what I see in this card is actually, this is really awkward with this mic. I'm doing my best. Okay. Just hang in there with me. So I see the twins. I see the Gemini twins, and I see them offering something to each other. I see the balance between like the yin and the yang. I see the balance between the Gemini energy where it can be two-faced sometimes. I see that this is a collaborative energy. I see that as a collective, you know, we're being asked to offer something up of ourselves to others, to someone else, maybe to the darker side of us. What are you offering to the world? This is what I see in that card. Now we're going through this next card, the Death card, which is not, it's not a sad. Do you see how she's dancing? In this Death card, you see the caterpillar, you see the butterfly, she's dancing. This is the kind of death that we're going through. This to me is the Venus retrograde that we're going into the underworld with this Venus traveling through it, but we're going to come out fine. Like we're going to clear away. We're going to reclaim parts of ourselves that have been lost. And the way you're going to feel after this death, right, which is really more like a rebirth, is like this lady. It's like dancing away with the universe, connecting with the light of God. Now, I think a lot of us right now might be feeling a little destitute or might be feeling impoverished in one way or another. The Five of Pentacles. But that impoverishment is something we have to realize that impoverishment is if you let that energy, if you let those thoughts take over your mind, you will always continue to feel lost. So if you feel alone, if you feel empty, if you feel like you don't know where you're going next, you can kind of see it in this girl in the card. It's just looking kind of sad. She's looking back. She's naked. I mean, honestly, you know the story of Inanna that I was talking about yesterday? Make sure to watch yesterday's video. I talked about how she gets stripped, right? She goes into the underworld and she gets stripped of everything, all her clothes and everything, and she ends up naked. And then she feels, right? Then they end up hanging her upside down, and she does feel that lost energy. She does feel that, destitute, that like impoverishment in terms of your faith. Like your faith is being tested right now. Our faith is being tested, you guys. That's what the Five of Pentacles is talking about. Our faith is being tested. So, but why? Like, why is our faith being tested right now? Like, what is it that we need to know? What do we do with this? What do we do with this information? What we do with this information is we step up. we watch what's going on, but then we become the leaders by, for one, surrendering to the journey, right? Finding what it is we have to offer the world. What do you have to offer the world? What are you bringing? I feel like these two ladies in the Two of Cups they're offering each other their hearts. And that's really that's what the message that I see. You see in the middle, it looks like a train tracks or something like that. Well, that's like the path. That's the path ahead. We get to choose it. That's the future. It's unknown, but we do get to choose it if we stay in our heart center, in our heart space. So as we step up and as we go through our own journey and go through this process, we are going to just naturally become leaders in the movement that's coming, because there is a movement coming. And we see that in the Six of Wands. Again, you see the two women here, the twins, the Gemini energy, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, right? The eagle and the condor, like these two energies are coming together, right? This is about what I see when I look deeper into this message. I see the world is splitting into two different parts. Some people they believe this one narrative, and then there's another group of people that believe this other narrative. Well, the way to get through that confusion is to work together and to know that there's always two sides to everything. There's always two sides to the coin. You can't just go with one. You can't get stuck, right? There's always 2 points of views. And the more you can be, so the Gemini energy in this new moon is about opening your mind. It's about opening your mind. And once we do that, once we open ourselves up like that, and we see the bigger picture, right? The king sitting on his throne up above in heaven. Once we see that bigger picture, we will understand. And what's going to happen is then that's when we're going to begin to give our offering. The Six of Pentacles. This is the wealthy man that gives away, to charity, to donation. But this is us giving of ourselves to the world. We can't be in the space. See, now we're in a space of meditation and quiet and peace and surrender. And it's from there that we can give, right? It's from there that we can give of ourselves to the world. And so unless we go through this journey of death, of change, of transformation, unless we go and we end up feeling what it feels like to die and be reborn, to be stripped away of everything we own, symbolically, hopefully, not for reals, but to be stripped away of like what is not ours, we become free. We free ourselves. We strengthen ourselves. And what happens is we build up the strength, the Nine of Wands. We build up the strength through the tough times. We build up our health, our wealth, our well-being, and this leads us to victory. And this is why in these two last cards, we start with the Two of Cups, which was we offer each other something. This is, the two sides. This is a collaboration, right? We're all going through the dark night of the soul. This is the collective dark night of the soul for the earth. We are feeling destitute. We're feeling tested right now. It's not an easy time. But once we go through this, this period, this reawakening, this rebirth, we will find our own inner strength. And we will be able to be in a higher state of being. Remember the number 4? So the new moon is happening at 2 degrees of Gemini. And today, Mercury and Venus are also conjunct, that message coming through from the divine. I see this message coming through here, but this is the place that you have to be in to receive this message. And the 4 in Tantric numerology represents the meditative mind. The meditative mind. And so this is, to me, this is the number 4. Both of these images represent the same thing. When you're in a space of stillness and your mind is open, then you can truly be victorious in your life. And look at this. This is where it leads, okay? It leads to the 10 of Cups. Again, the two figures, right? And this time they're happy and they're celebrating and they're together. And if you know what the 10 of Cups is about, the 10 of Cups is all about coming together with, like, traditionally, this is a message of union, right? Soulmates, twin flames, relationships. This is the best that you could ever wish for when it comes to family. It's the whole package. We can find this peace, we can find this happiness in ourselves if we go through the shift, if we change, if we face our fears. Yes, exactly, right? And if we face our fears and we let ourselves become stronger, and then we'll finally be able to share the wealth. And the wealth will be shared by everyone. We will all feel like we have finally brought, right, heaven on earth. The 10 of Cups in this reading represents heaven on earth. That's what I titled this video, Heaven on Earth. We're bringing it. But it's not going to be easy, and it's going to take work, because the work that needs to happen is the inner work, and we have to trust and we have to work together. Yes, even with those people that we feel like we can't. That's one thing that I'm learning. Even with the people that we feel distant from, we're going to learn to work together with those people too. And you know how it works? You need to become the adult in the situation. You need to be that higher mind. You need to be that king that's up above, sitting on his throne, overlooking. And you need to have a messenger with you. The messenger doesn't get caught up in emotions. The messenger just sends the message. So it's about not getting caught up in the emotional turmoil of what's going on around you, and using your higher mind, which this moon is all about, to communicate with people. Don't get caught up in the nitty-gritty. Don't get caught up in the pain. Don't get caught up in the anger. Yes, those emotions are real, and yes, those emotions are there, and you can feel them all you want. Just don't get caught up in them. Don't let them control your life. Use your mind. Use your higher mind. Not just your mind, but your higher mind. That Mercury energy that sends off the message, that brings in that divine knowledge. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, and he's here to give us a message today. So are you ready? Are you open? Is your mind open enough to receive that message? And what is that going to look like for you? I can't answer that question for you. You have to answer it for yourself. What is that going to look like for you? So that was a really beautiful and powerful message. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. That is the Moonchild Tarot. Moonchild Tarot is the one I use for all of the new and full moon ceremonies. You're welcome, you guys. You're welcome. So we're going to take a moment. I'm going to close out the ceremony real quick so that we can go into, I'm just going to say a little closing prayer for that part of the ceremony, and then I'm going to start playing some music for you guys. But yes, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, the 7 directions, and the animal spirits for being with us today. Thank you for being with us during the ceremony, for holding space. Please continue to watch over us as we travel along our daily lives. We release you now. Sat Nam. Ho. Freedom is the breeze that blows gently on your face. Freedom is a beautiful sunset. It is beauty that cannot be held. It can only be taken in moment of love, moment of life, moments in time. If you truly love yourself, you have to set yourself free. You'll know you are free when you feel it in every cell of your body. It's an emptiness that feels complete, just like the Buddha said. You gain nothing from enlightenment, but you lose everything. But does it matter? Anger, hate, darkness, lust, just fall away, 'cause it doesn't matter. Anger, hate, darkness, lust, just fall away, 'cause it doesn't matter. Anger, hate, darkness, lust, just fall away, 'cause it doesn't matter. Anger, hate, darkness, lust, just fall away, 'cause it doesn't matter. Anger, hate, darkness, lust, just fall away, 'cause it doesn't matter. Anger, hate, darkness, lust, just fall away, 'cause it doesn't matter. Just fall away, they fall away, they fall away, they fall away, fall away, 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 they fall away. Freedom is like the waves of the ocean, crashing onto your feet. I stand here naked, but I have a sword in my hand, staring off into the darkness, ready to face that which I cannot face, that which holds me back, that which will turn into a freedom. A storm rages outside of me, but I stand with strength. I am afraid, but more afraid to stay behind, to hold myself back. What would you do if you were given a gift to feel, a gift to see, a gift to transform, a gift to teach? What would you do if you had a choice? What would you choose? 12th house Gemini, bliss, fear, darkness, light, bring it to form, give it life, fly with courage, fly with strength, fly with an open mind. You cannot love without an open mind. You have to free your mind, free your mind, set yourself free, free your mind. 12th house Gemini, standing in the eye of a storm, staring up into the starry sky. The universe, the beyond, the veil is thin. I can see with a clear mind, clear intentions. I am 12th house Gemini, bliss, fear, darkness, light, bring it to form, give it life, fly with courage, fly with strength, fly with an open mind. You cannot love without an open mind. You have to free your mind, free your mind, set yourself free, free your mind. 12th house Gemini, 12th house Gemini. 12th house Gemini. 12th house Gemini. 12th house Gemini. Thank you, guys. So that was a new song called Freedom, and the song called 12th House Gemini, which is so fitting for this this new moon. It's almost like the song was written for this new moon. Thank you, Eric. I don't know. Right? Thank you. Thanks, Kim. All right, I'm just gonna keep it going.
Of the third dimension, and we have forgotten how to listen to the call of the world. We have forgotten how to breathe. So listen and be still, to pray and acknowledge Spirit, oh living beings around us. All this life on earth is listening. What do you say to it? Are you alive? Or are you just living a faded life? The train is leaving. Or are you on board to take a step towards your destiny? To say goodbye to all that has been, all that has ended, all that has been beaten to death, and to rise out of the ashes, all like a phoenix, ready to change the world. We are radical disruptors when we step into the light. Oh, oh, stepping into the light is a revolution. Let your honest guide you there to the Aquarian age, to the age of being your true self, to have shed your skin like a snake, to where you shed your skin like a snake. Healing is the way. Close your eyes, listen, go towards
Whoa. It's gotta be that Gemini new moon, you guys. Whoa, that was like a spiritual experience. Alrighty then. I haven't even been looking at the chat, you guys. I'm just freaking jamming out. Oh my God, I love that, Eric. I love that. Thanks, Joan. Oh man. Yeah, they just like keep coming. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm playing like, I don't know, they're just coming out, you know? They're just like wanting to come out tonight. Tonight's the night. Yeah, right, Deidre? This song is called Prayers to the Sun.
Healing in motion, we cause a great commotion. With lyrics and rhyme, we span space and time. Before you were born, your brain minister wrote you a letter. Be good to people for no reason. Love and allow others to love you. You don't need to prove anything. Okay, let me start that over. Be good to people for no reason. Love and allow others to love you. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to be you. Exactly, mistakes and all. Mistakes and all. You have a body, a soul, a part of the whole. You are light made from the stars. Let your light shine in the world. This is the change we need. Look at people in the eyes. You know it's hard because we've been taught to be scared, but fear is a made-up game. It is a sickness of the mind. There's no need to be afraid if you can't see God in all. You can't see God at all. You are strong, you are changing the world one thought at a time, one feeling at a time. Let your joy persevere, let your inner soul guide you. Your guiding system, your intuition, shine a little brighter. Lead the way, we'll find each other. We'll connect, let's love, let's live, let's share, yeah. It's the only way. Drop the fears, drop the lies, we are one. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Call on your spirit guides, call on your teachers, past, present, and future. Recognize we are the future. Live and let live, embrace the change. We are ushering in a new consciousness in this Aquarian age. Can you feel it? Change is here. The time has come for us to live again, to allow our humanness, to make space in our minds for solutions, not problems, to focus on love and to share with each other our gifts. And so we sing. You know, when I hear no pain in your way. You know, when I hear no pain in your way. You know, when I hear no pain in your way. You know, when I hear no pain in your way. We have a gift, discover yourself, your truth. Hey guru, every cell of my being vibrates with the energy of the universe. Take a step forward, my friend, take my hand. We are not alone anymore. We are here and we will persevere. Give up the need to control Mother Earth, Father Sky, got a journey. In the end, we are all one people, one tribe, one spirit, one light. It's time for us to walk the earth together as one.
That was fun. You guys got any of my original songs, any request? Anybody want to hear something specific? I keep trying to leave. Yeah, that was fun. Yay. You want to hear that one? That one's called Eclipse. Oh yeah, forgive. We'll do that one too. We'll do Eclipse, and then we'll do I Forgive. And then we'll do I Take Another Step. Sounds good? Where is that song? It's like I passed it already a bunch of times. Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. Oh my god. Okay, you just named the rest of my songs. I'm just kidding. Sorry, like 5 requests. Here we go. You're welcome. Nice. There we go. Thanks, Wendy.
Trying to understand this crazy life we live. Every once in a while we get thrown off the horse. Leadership comes with responsibility to be aware and to serve. Feels cloudy again. Thoughts won't stop rushing through my head. I feel confused once again. Another chance to practice what you preach. It is a gift and a curse to feel so deeply. It is beautiful so in tune. It is amazing and devastating to be so aware, but it is a responsibility. You have been gifted, oh, gifted with you. Have been gifted, gifted with. Speak your truth now. Stand your ground now. Say what you mean. Don't hold anything back. Speak your truth now. Stand your ground now. Say what you mean. Don't hold anything back. Speak your truth now. Stand your ground now. Say what you mean. Don't hold anything back. Speak your truth now. Stand your ground now. Say what you mean. Don't hold anything back. Be the example others need to hear, even if it means you will disappoint sometimes, because no one learns if everyone hides, because no one learns if everyone hides, because no one learns if everyone hides. When all you want to do is hide, you have to step up. When all you want to do is run away, you have to stay and stand your ground. When all you want to do is break down, you have to help others understand. You have to help others understand. You are the light. 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 You
Satnam. There's a lot of that going around. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Feel free to share it out with your friends. Don't forget also to check out all the links in the description of the video. If you want to sign up for the astrology class, Module 2 is now open for registration. Summer webinar of 2020 is also open for registration. And make sure to sign up for my newsletter so you get your free moon astrology guide, you guys. Thank you. That's how you can support me. I'm going to have mini readings tomorrow as well, so you can sign up for those and everything. All the info is below. The song is called I Forgive.
You both the chains and the freedom. You are both the darkness and the light. I could see your angels and your demons. You are both a mirror and my eyes, my eyes. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know my value. If it wasn't for this, I would still be lost. Isn't it funny how something so damaging can be exactly what you need? So who am I to judge? See how beautiful you are in your essence, in your journey, in your life. I see no need to change you. You are beautiful, just the way you are. Found in the darkness, the gift to feel. I discover through my pain my power to heal. I realize in my anger my strength to take action, and I awakened through my despair the courage to never give up. So who am I to judge? Oh, who am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? If you listen, if you watch closely, there is no need to repeat your mistakes. Drop the weight, feel the release. You were meant for so much more, but who am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh, am I to judge? Oh, 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 oh.
All right, for those of you guys hearing me for the first time, we're going to play another song. It's called I Take Another Step. This one's for you. This one's for you. Take my first step, I'm all alone in the vast world. Let's start over. Take my first step, I'm all alone in this vast world, searching for my roots, searching for my people. The journey begins. Searching for meaning in this dark night of my soul, longing for freedom, for understanding, a reason to love. My life twists and turns, this way and that way, forwards and backwards. Feelings, emotions flow through me like a river, like a peaceful creek, fast and slow, high and low, a roller coaster ride, an ocean. The unknown becomes known. I take another step. Search and search and search through the dark, but tired of trying so hard. I don't want to go down this road anymore. I turn my boat downstream, I go the other way towards the road less traveled, the road less known. This is my path, I recognize. My life twists and turns, this way and that way, forwards and backwards. Feelings, emotions flow through me like a raging river, like a peaceful creek, fast and slow, high and low, a roller coaster ride, an ocean. The unknown becomes known. The unknown becomes known. I take another step. 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 Take another step, collecting my souvenirs, my jewels of wisdom. Little by little, my vision expands. I can see a little farther, I can see a little clearer. A lava flow of meaning flows through my veins. It's hard with desire to live. It's hard with desire to be.
take another step. I take another step.
All right, should we finish? Should we finish it with Portal of Love? Let's finish it with Portal of Love. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Hey, Alexa. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Blessings to you too. I am? I'm just kidding, Kim. Okay, here we go. Who's never heard Portal of Love? Portal of Love. Who's never heard Portal of Love? Oh, that was a tongue twister. Oh my God. Good, Maria. Good. I love that. Who hasn't heard it? I want to know. I want to know. We're going to finish with this one. You're welcome. All those emojis. E. Michelle. All right, here we go. This one's for Orbagron. Turtle of Love. We should start calling it Turtle of Love. Oh my God. The Let Go, I think it's called. Let Go. Which one's that? All right, so we have a few people who've never heard it before. 99 encores. Oh God. I don't remember. I don't know what song you're talking about. I do. I am. This is a good night. It's a good night. Have you guys watched the OC? You're a good doctor. I should have listened to you the first time. I swear, I have lines memorized. I've only watched it once through Turtle in the Stars. Okay. Oh, thank you, Diane Angel. So I'm not sure which song you're talking about, Let Go, but we're going to do this one, Portal of Love. And this will be the last one for tonight. Oh, okay. You played a song that I just loved and made me cry, so I can't. Oh, I forgive? I forgive. You forgive, I forgive, we forgive. Okay, we good. Okay, so. Do you guys know what the OA stands for? The original angel. That was a good segue.
There's nothing like the stillness to show me who I am. In the silence I can hear my mind racing, running, asking, wondering, what about this? It must be nothing, it's just me. Speaking, the wind begins to carry my words through and through. In the echoes I can hear spirits saying, trust your heart. Trust your heart. Trust your heart. Trust your heart. Know that you want the best of me. I know that you want me to succeed. Know that you want me to be me. But is that what I want for me? What I want for me? Speaking, the wind begins to carry my words through and through. In the echoes I can hear spirits saying, trust your heart. Trust your heart. Trust your heart. Trust your heart. Let my heart speak in the songs I hear are elevating like shimmers of light, flashes in the sky. A portal of love opens the storms. Can I step through? Can I leave behind all of this fear takes over me? But I see a hand reaching out to me. I am not alone. No, I can move mountains. I can feed my soul. I can take care of my body, my mind, and my heart. I can choose to be
There you go. We did it. We did it. And that was a really long one. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for being a part of this broadcast, for being a part of this community. Thank you for supporting. Thank you to everybody that donated. That helps too. So if you want to know how you can support in any way, if you are interested in any of the programs I offer, that's actually the best way to support me. To purchase readings from me, whatever calls you the most. But I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight for this ceremony. You're welcome. And I just want to say that I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea, like, how much going live and being on camera and like sharing my songs and my creativity, like, you have no idea how much what that does for me. And it's a lot. So just you being there and supporting me, it's a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Tomorrow we are going to be live for mini readings. So if you want to sign up for a mini reading, natal, transit, tarot, or compatibility reading, you can sign up. The link is in the description of the video. But we're gonna have a long night tomorrow because I'm not gonna cap the list tomorrow. So we may start a little bit earlier than usual. It's possible. Also, I should announce that I am going to be out of town for like a couple of weeks. And so the next full moon and full moon ceremony and astrology and full moon ceremony will be most likely an uploaded video that will be premiered on that day. I just want to give you guys a heads up. I probably won't be live, but I'll be in the chat with you guys when that video premieres, the ceremony one. Yeah, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to go live and do the live mini readings, but we'll see. There's no guarantee. I have no idea if I'm going to have Wi-Fi. If I do, I'll go live. If not, I'll still upload videos, but they might not be live. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. And happy new moon in Gemini, you guys. Satnam.